What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Wargames, bringing to you what we've all been waiting for, what we've all been looking forward to. First we had pirates, then we had anime girl mecha pilots, and now we have the long-awaited vampires. So they've literally leaked all of them at once, and as you can see by the picture here, they all look amazing. The artworks look beautiful. So I'm going to go through to you guys, as I did with all the other ones, what each and every card does, and then give my quick thoughts at the end. So we have first Vampire Familiar, Dark Zombie Effect, level 1, 500 attack, 0 defense. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once each per turn. In the first effect, if this card is special summoned, you can pay 500 life points. Add one vampire monster from your deck to your hand, except Familiar. Second effect, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send one vampire card from your hand or face up on your field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from the graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. They have a Stratos at 500 point cost. So good. So, next one is Vampire Brood. Dark Zombie Effect, level 2, 1200 attack, 0 defense. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once each per turn. First effect, if this card is special summoned, you can pay 500 life points. Add a vampire spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Second effect is if this card is in the graveyard, you can send a vampire card from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. They have a way to search the spells and traps. So, next, Vampire Frulian, I think that's how you pronounce it. Dark Zombie Effect, level 5, 600 attack, but 2000 defense. You can only use this card's name's first effect once per turn. When a monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position, hence the big booty. Second effect, once per damage calculation. When a zombie monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can pay life points in multiples of 100, and it max 3000. That monster you control gains attack and defense equal to the amount you paid during that damage calculation only. Third effect, at the end of the battle phase, if this card is destroyed by monsters by battle, you can special. At the end of the battle phase in which this card destroyed a monster or monsters by battle, you can special summon as many of those destroyed monsters as possible from the graveyards to your field. So there's a lot of wording there. Basically, if this guy gets multiple attacks, he can revive them all, and the graveyards is also in the case like if one of your monsters is given to your opponent and you kill it, you can still revive your monster. So Vampire Crimson, Dark Zombie Effect, level 5, 2000 attack, 1400 defense. First effect, if a monster or monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or by opponent's card effect, you can pay 1000 life points for each of those monsters instead. So it's kind of like a My Body as a Shield. Second effect, at the end of a battle phase in which this card destroyed a monster or monsters by battle, you can special summon as many of those destroyed monsters as possible from the graveyards to your field. Vampiressss Gargalet. Sorry guys if I'm really butchering these names. Dark Zombie Effect, level 6, 2200 attack, 2200 defense. You can use this card's name's first effect once per turn. First effect, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can pay 1000 life points and target one vampire monster in your graveyard, except itself. Special summon it, but it cannot attack during this turn. So it's got a soul charge for the deck. Second effect, at the end of the battle phase in which this card destroyed a monsters by battle, you can special summon as many of those from your graveyards to your field. So next we have another one, Vampire Red Baron, Dark Zombie Effect, level 6, 2400 attack, 1000 defense. First effect, once per turn you can pay 1000 life points and target one monster your opponent controls and one other vampire monster you control. Switch control of those two targets. Second effect, at the end of the battle phase in which this card destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon as many of those from the graveyard. Sorry guys. So that's all the monsters. They, as you can see, there's a lot of similarities between them all. Like the lower ones can special summon themselves back. The bigger ones can steal monsters from the graveyard. So now spells. Normal spell, Vampire Desire. You can only activate one of this card's names per turn. And it only has one effect. You can activate one of these effects, but it has two in that one effect. Target one face-up monster you control. Send one vampire monster with a different level than that monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, that target's level becomes the same as that monster's level until the end of this turn. So this helps you do your exceed plays, maybe also synchro plays if you're going for a build like that. So this is a really good card just from that first effect alone. Especially since all the vampires above we're going from ranges from 1 to 6, so you can literally mix the levels as much as you want. It also has another effect. You can target a vampire monster in graveyard, send one monster you control to graveyard, and if you do, special summon that monster. So they got Monster Reborn as well, in a way. Next we have Vampire Territory. Spell continuous. Once per turn you can pay 500 life points. For the rest of this turn during the main phase you can normal summon one vampire monster in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only gain this effect once per turn, so they got a double summon. And as a second effect, if a vampire monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, gain that much life points. So this is how you're gonna stack up your life points to use all of these costly effects of like 500 and 1000, that kind of thing. So this is a really good spell. I expect this to be like a 3 of, especially and as well as the other spell. Vampire Awake Normal Trap. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Special summon one vampire monster from your deck, but destroy it during the end phase. So they kind of got like an E-Teddy. So it is a shame it is a trap card, but it is a normal trap card. So one thing I was saying to my friend Dale, get my days mixed up, names mixed up. So I was saying to my friend Carl today, I can really see a good synergy between this deck and the dark structure deck. The Lilith can search this card, which is actually pretty cool if you want to do a little mix of that. Next, for the last card, we have Vampire Domination Counter Trap. This one's really good, guys. really good. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. If you control a vampire monster, when a monster effect or spell trap card is activated, negate that activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then, if it was a monster, gain life points equal to that original attack. This card is busted. This card's really good. It is a 3 of. If you stop something stupidly strong, so let's say you destroy a Chaos Max, you're gonna gain 4,000 life points. It's just this card is so good. If you stop like a Borreload, which is just something that like pretty much everyone's playing if they got it, you're gaining 3,000 life points, which is just ridiculous. Absolutely busted. So that's that. Those are the cards, guys. Overall, I think this is really good support. This is like amazing support in my opinion. It's everything vampires needed. They got consistency in terms of the monsters and spells. The spells give them support like reviving monsters, searching cards, adjusting levels, which is something they really needed. And just overall, this support's really good. Vampires are just naturally good anyway, just because the zombies are just overall really good, because the zombie support is just like amazing. But this support, in terms of like strictly vampire support, is spot on. It is exactly what the deck needed. So that's my overall thoughts. Also, just a quick nod, as I just briefly mentioned earlier, I can see a really good synergy between this and the dark deck that's coming out. The dark deck just with things like Lilith, you can search this trap card, you can search the E-Tele, which can then set you up, start you going off your plays. The virus cards are really good, as well as the literal Diablos and the level 4. Literally everything that's been spoiled in that dark structure deck, I can really see melding well with this archetype, and you can come up with some really good thing. And it's probably something that I'll be working on, or at least be working on with Carl as the days go by and weeks go by and everything. and we get closer and closer to the date. So guys, again, I hope you all enjoyed this quick, brief overview of these support cards. If you like them, post it down in the comments below. If you can see any builds going off in your minds, post those as well. I'd be really interested to see what you guys are coming up with. And until next time guys, as always, happy dueling.
What's up YouTube, thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and of course don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round, so don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always guys, happy dueling.